Hello. Sorry, I'm stretching. Why did I sound like that? Oh, okay. Eru, thank you for the 4 months. Nat, thank you for the 8 months. 1 more month, and the baby will be born, right? Welcome to Path of the Lost. So, just a quick, to let you know, after session today, I'll just be doing a really quick little music announcement, just to kind of let you all know what's going on. So after session, stick around for that. But yeah, we're here, Path of the Lost. Let's get started. Okay. Also, I don't have my model up right now because my phone is at 7%. So what I'm doing is I'm just like letting it charge before I use it. Because otherwise, like, it just like I'll be able to use my model for like 2 seconds and then it'll die. I thought I was charging it this entire night, and then I woke up and my phone was unplugged. So that's why. Oops, I just hit my mic. That's why it's not here. All right, let me do this. Unmute here and unmute here.
Play D&D.
Unmuted.
I wanna play D&D. I mean, just
honk
sleep.
shoo honk me 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 me.
Wedge.
The
only one who's awake is Homura.
What are we doing last
What?
session?
Titties.
You know.
Last session, we got some Bonky, Benny backstory. We touched a little bit on Till, not a whole lot, and then we left on a cliffhanger of Malka's backstory.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, yeah.
fucking no! No, I have to straight up. It's on me in the spotlight. I'm not even mentally prepared.
Perfect.
Oh, you know what you could do? You could start with. So yeah, that's my backstory, guys.
I could.
Yeah, easy.
You're right. I could.
Keep a mystery to the audience.
Everyone cumulatively like spaced out for that specific stretch of time.
Yeah.
So who was asking about backstories?
Morin.
Morin, because he's a nerd.
Yeah, Morin asked Malka.
Morin's very inquisitive.
And then we stopped.
You can tell how nerdy he is by that emote. Morin notes.
Yeah. So was Rashagug, but right now he doesn't like the party as a whole very much, except for Benny.
Damn.
Wait, as a whole.
Damn.
Malka's there like, what have I done?
No, he's fine with Malka too. Just he has
there's
no
not-
reason to dislike Malka, but also no specific reason to be friendly.
No, I get you. Like neutral terms.
Yeah.
Yeah, good enough.
Yeah, it's like they've exchanged words perhaps twice in the past 2 months.
That's kind of
No.
true, isn't it?
Rosh
I
has,
imagine they
like,
cross paths in like a downtime type beat, and they just like nod.
Rosh has like numerical numbers for like numerical numbers. He has numerical figures for like his relationship with everyone. So like Till's like a -20, Malka's a 0, Benny's like a +5.
Points.
Yeah.
If I had to put it in numbers, Malka would be a 5, Benny would be at like a 7 or 8, Till would be at like a 2, Morin would be at a 2 as well.
Damn.
I love how
You're
Morin's at a
putting
2,
her
not
in
because
the
he's mean, but
place.
because he's incompetent.
Yeah.
That's
Oh my god.
What do you
Guys,
mean?
we all gotta start taking Rosh out on dates. It's the only way to improve your relationship. Gotta improve those love points.
Rosh is
Yeah,
just
Morin
a
has
dance.
just Morin
I've
has
been
just
putting
been
all my
incredibly
points and
disappointing to
time into
Rashiga.
Malka.
Exactly.
Been putting all my time into Malka. I want to get that relationship tree up.
Yeah, that romance path.
Yeah.
Bro,
Let's
easy.
go.
Malka and Till both take Rasha on a date. Boom.
Huh? Wait, you know what? Hold on, it could work.
Insert text from Fallout 4. Everyone disliked that.
But we put Benny on the date, except he's just there, not really doing
He's
anything.
just there.
Benny's points go up somehow from just being there.
He's
Hey,
like, oh, they're
listen.
spending time together.
Listen,
That's
if you
great.
actually did that, like Till and Malka go on a date and for some reason take Rashiga along with them, like Rashiga would just float there in silence, not saying anything. Like, why am I here?
It doesn't start off as a date, but it just ends up being one. It's like,
Who
look,
knew
let's talk.
Rashagog. Yeah. Rashagog's a visual novel, romance visual novel protagonist.
Yeah, he's like the hardest one though. Like, he's like
Yeah.
the secret ending. Yeah, we can pick up like straight from, you know, if you guys are cool with that, we can pick up straight from
Let's
where we
go
left off
have
last time if you want.
recap.
Oh yeah. Well,
Sure.
we recapped, right? I guess we should do a real recap.
Did we do anything before we had the
We
talk?
cleansed some eggs.
Oh yeah, we finished,
Yeah,
the,
we finished the
fight.
fight.
That was
Morin
right.
got another cool
Dun-dun.
weapon.
You cleanse the eggs of the salmonella.
We broke their stick thing.
Salmonella.
Yeah. So and then the big feature was like, Ikaki was very friendly and very nice, and gave egg, and then we came back and Amorin broke the pillar and it became a weapon, and we were like, okay.
Okay.
Morin's
Yeah,
gonna be
that's par
OP
for the
having all
course.
these weapons.
It's literally just a +2 spear.
It's +3.
+3. That's pretty big.
Oh,
Yeah, it's huge.
it's one bigger than 2.
+3 is big.
Imagine being it's literally just a +2 spear. Like, yo, that's a +2 spear.
Yeah, +2 spear is giga good. +3
What
is
is-
like, oh
okay.
my god, that is unbelievably good.
Okay, I'm dumb. What does the plus mean there? I thought it was like a
Plus
1d3.
to attack and damage.
Oh. Oh.
Yeah.
Difficult to
Oh.
make. Difficult. To, yeah.
I thought I rolled a
Realize-
d3 and it's like I
No,
hit
no,
for
no.
3.
No, it's a straight 3 bonus to all your attack and damage rolls.
That makes more sense. Yeah. What's the base roll for it?
Whatever your base roll is for a melee weapon.
Yeah, it's just the normal for spear.
Is that a d6 or d8?
Oh, for the
I
damage?
think I posted it last week.
Damage, yeah.
Oh, I can't remember. Wait, let me look. Spear. 5e.
I posted it
don't
up here.
know.
It's a 1d6. But that is, I believe that's like one-handed.
So
It's 1d8 two-handed, yeah.
Yeah, 1d8 two-handed. Plus your strength.
max damage is 12. The strength.
If your strength is
which
like
is
1.
Lamau. -1.
Oh no.
Oh no.
So then
Wait,
the
am I
max-
looking at the bigger number or the smaller number?
the bigger number.
On the top.
Yeah. So then
Yeah.
it would be max
Max
damage.
11.
Yeah. Or 10.
Lamau.
Yeah. But if like somebody like Rosh uses it, it'd be like fucking immense.
Yeah.
How do you know what modifier to use for like what attack roll?
Most melee weapons are strength, most ranged are dex, and then for magic, usually it's whatever ability score is associated with your spells.
And for me, it wouldn't even matter because I use charisma.
Yeah, Rosh is special like that.
Yeah.
Is that your
I use
oath?
Dex for everything.
Because you're warlock.
What?
Isn't it?
Are you a warlock?
Isn't it due to paladin?
No,
Or
I dipped into
paladin?
warlock. That's
Oh,
why
it
I
is.
have the charisma
Okay, it
thing.
is. Yeah, it is.
I
Warlock.
mean, both of them use charisma, so.
Yeah.
Damn.
Wait, paladin uses charisma?
Paladin normally uses strength, but because I went into warlock, I use charisma instead.
No, I meant for spellcasting.
For spellcasting, yeah, it's charisma.
Wait, why charisma? I didn't realize.
And now I have the trash level 2 spells, which means I get level 2 smite.
Yay.
Go.
But yeah, we can pick up.
I'll pick you up.
Everybody looks at Malka.
Say less.
What
Puts
were we
Peter on the
talking
spot.
about? What were we talking about?
Cast Zone of Truth. Yes, Malka. What is your story?
Zone of truth.
I don't. Did
Morin
you actually
looks-
cast it?
Yeah.
I could, but I'm not gonna.
Okay, no. Because like Amalka's not the type to lie.
You were
Unless.
saying
Unless.
I was saying.
you were saying
You know that
your
meme where
story.
like everyone's heads turn and it's like from the POV of the person they're looking at? That's you right now.
Where I came from?
I think that's what Morin asked. Yeah, it's been seconds, but I suddenly can't remember.
I don't know. I feel like something hit my head, so I don't remember.
Morin looks up. Oh,
Bane looks up.
it's
Fuzzbo
been
looks up.
falling.
Hill will gently rub the back of Malka's head, hoping that she actually wasn't hit though.
Malka's POV.
No, I don't like that POV.
Yeah, so Malka, tell us your story. I'm the one on the right, with my hand on my head.
I don't really have a
I'm the dude with the
story.
backpack in the background. I don't really care.
Accurate. The closest to the camera is Till.
Yeah.
Welka will say, well, I don't really have any interest about my life, I suppose. I've just been,
But where are you from?
looks at notes.
Ah, yes, that place.
I like to think that's in character. Like, Malcolm pulls out a notebook. Where I am from again?
It's like
Ah,
a,
yes,
it's a little
America.
book on the outside is just in letters. My story.
Dear diary, I was born in.
Well, I was from the fog, or at least that's what I think I was from. I don't necessarily remember much of my past.
You don't remember.
All I remember is I've been traveling from island to island on my own and trying to just survive.
How do you get into your line of work?
Well, I needed to find food, and apparently taking jobs helps, so
True.
that's how I got here, I suppose. I didn't really expect to, well, get myself thrown into really big quests, I guess. I just thought that we'd simply do the work and be on our ways again. But it's not the case. We've been together for what, months? And I guess it's the first time I've been around with people for this long. I don't necessarily dislike it or anything. I think it's an experience. I just don't know how to talk with most people.
I think you talk with us just fine.
Yeah.
You think so?
Mhm.
Well,
I mean, you made me fall for you.
Blushes.
Aw.
Well, I just applied the same thing when I do at nature. I just try to take care of it, but also just take the actions needed to protect myself. First.
Thank you, Fuzzbo.
I punt Fosbo.
Not gonna lie, that would be funny.
Hey, what?
No, I pick Fuzzball from the ground and put them on and hold them, and then I pet them. And yeah, not an interesting story, but that's just me.
Aisun is like listening to all this. Well, I mean, I think it's interesting.
Really?
Well,
Really?
yes, the fog is a scary place.
Ah,
Roz, you
Well-
were the one that said you didn't know anything about us. We're telling you about us.
I am not complaining.
Just said you didn't find it interesting.
That is not what I said.
More until it's said 90 degrees.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Till grits
Malcolm's
teeth that she
from
doesn't
somewhere,
have.
Oh,
Just
where is the fog?
her.
Um.
I don't remember a place being called that.
Looks at the map.
Pulls out map, yeah.
Oh,
Above board, is that the center island?
It's in the far southeast.
From. He told us said the other 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Above board, I don't remember.
It's way east of Ilaeleeia, basically.
Oh, okay.
So where you are, it's way east of you.
It's not the. What was the tiny island in the middle where we said there was a milk store?
No, it is not on Rift.
Oh, Rift. Okay,
Mm-hmm.
different place.
Oh,
Milk
milk store
store.
land.
Milk store.
Is the Enclave at the north?
The Enclave is like sort of northeast of you.
Okay.
So the fog is actually south of the Enclave. It's right there. I assume.
Is it called the fog because it fogs?
Yes. I assume we'll say.
No, Benny asked us in character. Is it called the fog because it fogs?
Oh yes, yes. It's very
Oh.
shrouded. So shrouded.
That's
in
one
fact,
way
that-
to name a place.
Well, yes. I mean, it's so shrouded, in fact, that even the Kataruna have not been able to go there. It's a dangerous place for humans because our visibility is so low. That's why it's so impressive that, well, Malka, that you're from there.
Well,
Is that a weather thing? What causes it to fog?
She shrugs.
You're a survivor, Malka.
I suppose.
Well, you don't have to
Did you s-
suppose. You're here now in front of us alive. That's more than most people can say if they've been there.
That is true. By definition, you are a survivor.
Yeah.
Hmm. I see. Then I guess I am.
While this is happening, Morin pulls from his back. I'm imagining everyone's like squatted in a circle, like eating popcorn or something. I don't know. Morin pulls
We
the
chilling.
spear from his back and like puts it in the center and like holds it in both of his hands. This is honestly I wouldn't be able to make the most use of this currently. As a weapon, that is. Would there be any of you who would be more capable of wielding this? As I am not a adept with martials. Then he puts it down and looks at the group. This is me in character asking who can use this better than I can, because I have -1 fucking strength.
Does it use strength?
I don't know, that's what Kobu said earlier.
Yeah, it's a melee.
Whatever
weapon.
your attack modifier is, yeah.
Yeah, who has a better attack modifier than me? Mine says -1.
Gosh, Malka.
Everyone pulls out the character sheet, puts it in front of them.
Yeah, what does it say?
I mean, I
Oh,
have
that's the sheet that Malka pulled out to like see where she's from.
Yeah.
It's like my story, and then you flick to another page. My skills.
I just have a book ready of like about me.
I mean, I use dexterity to attack, but at the same time, I'm using this super cool necklace, so I get 2d6 per attack. So that's kind of big.
What about you, Russ? You're able to use it?
I could have a +10.
That's scary.
That's a big modifier.
That's pretty huge.
You know, mine's not that big, but it has personality.
Not talking about.
Oh,
not
it's
talking about
it's
their modifier.
girthy.
It's okay. I love your modifier.
Thank you.
It's just the right size.
It's all about how you use your modifier.
Yes.
Well, you know what they say, a +3 is more than enough.
Some might even say it's average.
Mine's not even a +3, it's a +1.
Oh, shit.
Ooh, above average.
Oh,
sorry.
fuck, mine's -1.
That's because
It's in.
he has a color wave.
It's an innie.
Looks at plus
Morin
5.
lore.
It's like Knuckles.
Holy fuck.
Well, that's gonna make a
That's
good
so
TikTok.
Cursed. It's so cursed. It's not even 1 hour in.
We barely started. Holy shit.
I mean,
I don't think you can recover from that. Move on to the next topic.
I mean, if somebody else wants to end up using the necklace, I could probably put this spear to use. I don't know. I don't want to hog all the cool stuff.
I could give it a try.
Yeah.
Morin hands spear. Stabs
Roger, I'll take
Fuzzball.
spear. I make a skewer out of fuzzball.
Oh my
No.
god. Bob!
Bob.
No!
He's just a little guy.
Turn him
He's
into
just a little
shawarma.
guy.
This spear is a prismarine weapon, correct?
Mhm. I don't have a spear on me, right? There's like an item on my sheet that I have to like
This is like a
hand
staff, I
over.
think.
Okay.
It would. No. You can just here. You can. Whoever has got the spear, that's Rashagog, right?
Yep.
Okay, so you can just drag a Oh yeah, there actually has a spear +3. So just drag spear +3 from the compendium into your sheet. If you search it.
Okay, can I just modify the stats of my weapon?
Oh yeah, you can
instead?
do that. Yeah. Well, do you have a spear?
I could make it into one, right?
Well, no, because then you can have both, just in case you lose one.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Like have both in your attack thing. Just drag another one down.
I think it
Just
might be
drag a
good to just
+3 spear.
yeah drag the +3 spear in.
Could you like duplicate it?
Yeah, you can duplicate it. Well, I mean, you don't need to because you can just drag it in yourself if someone else has it or something like that. So.
Spear +3.
Beefy.
Try it.
Where is it? Here it is. Wait.
What did you say, Kobe? You said you could just drag it from the compendium. Where is the compendium?
It's the little I sign on the right. Like.
But
On
it only
the
works if
right
you
of-
haven't popped your character sheet out of Roll20.
Oh
So
yeah.
it still needs to be on Roll20.
Okay.
Oh.
I have mine popped out.
Mm-hmm.
So it doesn't work if it's popped?
No, it doesn't.
Oh,
It
my
doesn't
browser
work if
got
it's
all
popped
fucked
down.
up.
What's the matter?
Got it.
My browser got all fucked up.
No.
Uh-oh.
Yeah, okay, so currently
No,
some
I'm
people
rearranging my tabs. It's fine. It's fine.
some people are getting issues with popping out their character sheet as well. Mine kept breaking yesterday when I was playing.
Damn.
It was really, really annoying.
Whoa. What am I looking at?
Oh.
Whoa. What does this mean?
Damn.
Oh, is it
It's
the
good.
17 or the 10? What's the two numbers?
That's for advantage.
Advantage and disadvantage.
I mean, no,
yeah.
no, no. Like, there's a thing on top, and is that to hit, and then damage is below?
Yeah, above is to hit, below is the damage.
Okay.
He's got it that damage
Whoa.
automatically rolls.
Or
As
you can also
you
throw the spear.
as you thrust the spear
Mhm.
forward, it like feels perfectly balanced in your hand, and you sort of stab it this way. Kiki comes.
He'll leave out of the way.
Yeah, Kiki comes flying up. She's like, "Hey guys! Oh shit!"
Stabs Kiki.
Moves out of the way.
No, Kobe, you have to roll for that. See if they made it.
He did roll. He rolled a 12.
What is Kiki's
No.
AC? I want to see.
Kobe rolls to,
I mean,
to
I will
dodge
also
spear.
be careful
That's
not
not
to stab,
how that
not to
works.
actually, not to stab anyone.
Yeah.
No, it's
Bang
not. It's
the
not a
wood
you.
bench.
Funny.
It's not a
You
you
lick-
thing. It's a Kiki thing. They
Fine.
walked up dreaming.
Dex save. Ah, she's fine.
Fucking
She's fine. She's fine.
Disadvantage.
Disadvantage.
Ah, we're not gonna
It's
kill.
He's really trying to
Kiki.
kill off Kiki here, huh, guys?
She dies. It's fine. She was only a dream druid.
I thought you were gonna say she was
Sounds like we
only a
have to fight
dream.
town.
Kiki, where are you from?
I'm from here. That's where you met me.
Just told us.
Oh,
Yeah. Come on.
that makes sense.
Well, look, I was just coming over to say, the food's ready.
I asked that question and like just immediately after I'm like, hey, that's a dumb question. She's from here. Oh, what are we having?
Fish?
Internally debating whether to make Morin vegan.
Oh my
We're a fishing village. But it's good.
Look-
It's really good.
Looks around, surrounded by water. Oh, makes sense.
Maureen is one of those kind of vegans. They're the ones.
Which kind?
Hey, come on, we can do icebreakers, right?
I think we were in the middle of doing that.
Oh, my bad.
No,
Oh,
we
no,
were,
no,
What were you
you're good.
playing?
we were backstory sharing. Icebreakers are different things.
Oh.
Um,
Is that
So
a
we're like fully
thing to break?
randomized, Got it.
Is it to
I'll
break
do it.
ice?
Do we have a tent? I forget. Or do we just camp out under the stars?
I think we all have like.
Yeah, you should all have
Sleeping
tents
stuff.
because you have the
Okay.
little pouch.
Oh yeah, I've got a tent. Yeah.
Where is the feast?
Oh, it's over here. Here, follow me.
Also, by the way, I just edited the spear to use charisma instead of strength, and the minimum damage I could do is 11.
Nice.
What?
Damn.
Holy shit!
What's the maximum?
Maximum would be 17.
Hell yeah.
God
Holy shit!
damn.
You
That's
add
a
your
lot
dex
of
to your damage as well, or your modifier
Charisma,
to your
yeah.
damage as well.
Kiki dies.
Am I
I
supposed
mean,
to be
you have
doing
to
that?
hit.
Is that a 10-foot
Uh,
range for a
That's
spear?
a Hexblade Warlock thing.
Okay,
I'm
I'm
pretty
like
sure.
thinking about
Yes.
my macros.
Spear is
This is
a
just my bonded weapon, so it does charisma as bonus damage.
spear is
Oh,
a
I had dex too. Looks like.
a melee weapon, so it's adjacent. It's only 5 feet, but you can actually throw it, so it can become a ranged weapon if you throw it.
Oh, it's not a 10 feet thing.
No, it's not a reach weapon. Unless
Oh, which way?
Rashagok becomes a Spartan.
oh, it's this way. I mean,
Yeah.
unless you want to hear my backstory.
It
I
looks at
float away.
everyone.
I float away to the fish.
I mean, do you
Sure.
we can
Sure.
just we
Oh,
can
yes.
For
just
sure, yeah.
Wait, no, we kind of finished doing that. Let's do the icebreakers instead.
Okay.
Yeah.
Only gets through a few characters of backstory.
Oh, Benny.
Yeah. No, Benny had it, but we
Benny
still got like
shared.
Rosh and a little bit of Till, I think. If she has more to share.
I mean, yeah, but it's okay. Like, we'll do that another time. But Till just doesn't want to hear about Kiki.
Understandable.
So up here, there's like a bunch of cushions set up, and then there's like this big long.
Oh no, they
log.
cook boars.
There's this big long log in the middle that just has like a whole bunch of food spread out all over it. All in different Aelee are sitting down eating. Kiki's like,
It's a poodle fight.
well, find a spot.
Sorry, wait, hold on. I need to visualize this. Are they eating like
Here, I can show you
like
an image.
cross-legged?
Yeah. Sitting on the ground.
Okay, and then are they eating on a big banana leaf?
Mm-hmm.
Oh my god, yes!
We could
I
do that.
love
Let's
that.
do it, let's
I've
do it.
done that before,
Oh, it's so good.
actually.
The food tastes better. when you do it
Yeah.
that way.
And yeah, I like that.
It's called a poodle
Yeah,
fight.
that looks delicious.
Yeah.
You don't get food like that out in the States.
I think there are
Yeah, I-
places that serve, like Filipino restaurants that do it.
Yeah, there are.
None of the ones I've been to.
Yeah, and in the
Mm.
States,
Yeah,
they don't really do it.
I love that. It is kind of messy though, but
No, fuck you. That's part of it.
I'll take
Yeah.
messy.
It's
Oh,
also
yeah.
not messy if you have the proper technique. Like if you do
Mm.
if you do the rice like a certain way, it won't like go
Yeah.
over.
yeah.
Yeah, like if you like, cause you gotta form the shell. I don't know. It's lore.
I think
I could never. My mom and grandma both ate with their fingers like that. I could never get the technique down.
So you see,
They're- They're
use
old
3
world Filipino, I
fingers.
guess.
Oh, you use
I
3.
tried.
No, I mean like you can use like your 3 fingers and your thumb to like help. You don't really need your pinky
See
because
what
it doesn't really
I-
reach.
what I would do
I
is
tried.
my 4 like
tiny pinky.
I put my fingers together and then use the thumb as like basically like a little shovel, like a little instrument to kind of like compact the rice together.
Someone edit our faces onto this.
Oh yeah, that's,
Everyone say cheese.
that's what's happening right now.
Everybody say cheese. No,
Oh,
no,
that
no.
looks so good.
No.
That looks really good.
Yummy. I'm hungry now.
Nice. Delicious.
We're getting off topic.
Wait,
are
how?
we doing?
Okay, question. Perception check. How many people are in this town?
It's a small town.
Is it just the 3 of them?
No, it's Probably about 50 people is a good. Yeah, 50 people is a good number. It's a very
Morin looks around.
small place. Yeah, I know.
Oh, where is everyone else?
There's a bunch of like Ruby NPCs.
Wait, like they're
Just
made of
shadows.
ruby?
Yeah, to
Yeah,
make a
they're like
token
little
for
shadows,
everybody
yeah.
is kind of complicated. Like sometimes you just
Oh yeah, no,
have
no, I
to
know.
fill in the blanks.
Here, I'll put Fuzzbo at the head of the table.
Actually, Roshigok will not sit at the table. He'll just go up to the outskirts of the town, just straight into stare into the water or something because he doesn't eat.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
Hmm.
Here, yeah. You
Oh,
can take
you
Fuzzbo.
meat bags and your needs.
Hey,
Oh.
I know you don't eat, but if you want to still hang with us, we'd love to have your company.
Benny trying to get good with Rosh and get that plus
Not
one.
even. It's just like he's picking up on some of these Eldar characteristics. These long-lived.
Oh no,
you
no,
know.
no, yeah. I just find it funny because
Roshigok
like we were talking
will.
about it earlier. You're like, we need to take Rosh
Oh,
on a
yeah.
date. Then you're like, I'm doing it. It's my chance.
Oh my god. Oh my god.
Roshigok will
Full
look at you like intently and just stare at you in silence for a few seconds. Just, all right.
Benny smiles.
And just follows you.
Benny points,
Yeah.
pointing her fingers together.
Benny will feed Fuzzbo as we sit.
Oh, I thought you were like, Benny will feed Fuzzbo to the group.
Hey, you guys hungry for some Fuzzbo?
Yeah. The kebab
No.
arc is finally.
No, he doesn't say that.
Kobu, is it a lot of fish or is it one big fish?
Oh no, it's a lot. It's many, and then there's other shit too.
Okay.
But that's like the main course because they are a little fishing village. Azir will stand up at her place. We give thanks to the water spirit for this meal, and thanks to our visitors.
As Azir is saying that, Morin's already like 2 bites in. He looks and like turns his head. He's like, oh. He drops his food. He's like, oh yeah. Sits up straight.
We give thanks to our visitors
I've been there.
for their help, liberating us, and liberating the water spirit.
Amen.
I'm sorry?
Huh? Oh, that's a thing Jesus used to say.
I must have
Oh, your
forgotten
old
them.
friend.
Old habits, yeah. Old
It's
habits.
an old thing, yeah.
Yeah, old world thing.
She sits down. Kiki looks around. So, who wants to start?
Morin continues eating.
Benny gathers a little food, feeds Fuzzbo, and he'll say,
Roshigok just floats there.
Does Fuzzbo
Well,
eat? Have we been feeding Fuzzbo?
Fuzzbo can eat, yeah.
Okay.
"Yeah, Fuzzbo, it's a creature. He's a little gremlin. Of course he eats."
Yeah.
Well, Raj, suppose Malk and I have taken a turn. What about you? What's your tale?
A boring one. I hail from the Enclave. I spent many years over there. Not really doing anything. Just existing, I suppose. One day, I saw adventurers from the west. And I followed them back.
Please, no mouth sounds. I really can't
That's all right.
stand them. It's all good.
How's RP
Oh.
eating?
I'm sorry.
Munch, munch, munch.
Nom nom nom.
Yeah, Minecraft food sounds.
Oh, how do I do
Sometimes-
Minecraft?
Sometimes you do just exist. That happens, of course.
I mean,
And you found your way out
Yeah.
here after that, huh?
Yes, he will not elaborate.
do you have? Do you feel like this is more interesting than what you've been doing?
In what regard?
Hmm. I guess it's more like you've been doing just simply existing, but now you're doing a lot more things. Do you find it more interesting now?
At the moment, I am just here watching you eat. It is not
Hmm.
more interesting to speak of.
Not
Well, you're
saying
not
at this
just
very
here watching
moment.
us eat, you're engaging with us, talking with us.
As you guys say, the more he shoves a fish down his throat.
He's a
Mhm.
big guy. He eats a
You know,
lot.
just gathering with us here at the table. You know, we appreciate it. It's kind of like I don't know. Sometimes people gather around the table to eat. It's almost like a
It's
small
probably a human
ceremony,
thing.
a gathering.
Well, you know, it's.
Happy
I
to have
guess
you as part of it.
maybe what they're trying to say is you're existing now, just like you were back then, but maybe you've got more of a purpose. Because you're obviously here to do something.
Morin under his breath. Where do you get that from your dreams? He doesn't. He doesn't say it. He doesn't say
I,
it.
jeez.
I like to roll perception in that.
No, well, I said this fish is good.
9 doesn't.
Yeah, good food. Thank you all.
It's more like, do you prefer being alone, like you were before, just existing, or do you prefer just existing with people around you?
Inconclusive.
Hmm.
Sounds like he's not sure.
Morin tilts his
If I
head
had to
and
guess.
looks at the NPC beside him. I'm assuming there's one. So how do you make this?
You grill it.
What seasonings do you use? Munch,
Well, we got
munch.
a little rock salt, little rock pepper,
Mm,
a couple
it's really
herbs from
good,
the
like
garden.
the jarring.
Yeah, yeah. You want the recipe?
Yeah, please.
Oh yeah, I'll talk to you. I'll talk to you.
Is Azir beside me? Or
Yeah,
is there another
she
NPC
is.
beside me?
No, she's beside you.
He turns to the other side. So where are you from?
She blinks.
Hill stares at Morin.
Probably.
I
here.
also stare at Morin.
I just
Oh.
continue eating.
Kiki like looks over. She leans over. More.
No, I mean,
Are you
what,
okay?
like, what's your story? Oh, this fish is good.
Oh, yeah, Mom, tell us about the village. Azir sort of puts her food down. Well, I'm one in a long line of chieftains who led this village for many years. It's been in my family.
I hate how you said long line. My brain immediately went like, he's snorting that line.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
We came to this place many, many decades ago. There we found Gakita, and she blessed this place, made it a safe haven for us. So we have stayed here ever since. My family has dedicated their lives to keeping this village safe.
Where were you from before that?
I was born here, and my mother before me was born here as well. We're actually not quite
Shoves
sure where
another
we're from.
fish in his mouth.
We may be from Ilaeleeeia, we may be from outside of Ilaeleeeia. It's too far back to remember, but the important thing is that right now this is our home, and it has been for some time.
Do you not have family elsewhere, maybe? Like a third cousin or something?
It's difficult to tell. Aelee have many children, and unlike the Komodo, we don't really keep records all that well. There's really no need.
How many children do you have, if you don't mind?
Well, my brood was about 75, but only about 3 made it.
audibly blinks and like enlarges eyes at that sentiment. 75.
I was
God
actually,
damn.
I was going to ask, how do you raise young here? It's freezing.
Yes, it's very difficult. It's very difficult. But it ensures that, well, we are strong.
Have you not considered making pilgrimage to home and having your young there? They'd have better odds.
A couple times, yes, but, well, home is home for many, but this is our home.
I
There's
look
nothing
around.
there that we don't have here. It's just that here maybe we'd have to work for it a bit more. But that's all right with me and Kiki.
I look around, Kobun. How much of the population on this table is Aelee, and like how much is other races?
Everyone's Aelee except for all of you. And Boris.
The fuck is Boris doing here?
Yeah, he's a
So what's your story? Who
he's
looks at Boris?
Boris is eating at a comparable rate to Morin, maybe even like more. Oh,
I'm reaching on his side of the table and like grabbing the fish that's on his side.
he looks over to Azir as he's like eating, kind of gestures over to her.
Did you want this? Oh,
Boris was hired by us as a protector. It gets dangerous around here. But he is
How
a valued
so?
member of this community. Well, it's the wilderness. You never know what you might encounter each day or what might pass through here. I mean, this is a pretty safe spot, but it doesn't hurt to be careful, right? We take care of him.
Hello.
He takes care of us if he needs to.
so where
How
are
long
you
has
from?
he been here?
Boris has been here a bit longer than I have, actually.
Oh,
In fact, he's older than me. And Boris like sort of nods.
Oh, you don't look a day older than 50. Yeah.
As he's eating, he like narrows his eyes. There's like a
That's
happy
young,
fish in
right?
his mouth.
Morin looks at the NPC he talked to earlier. Those other side. That's young, right? No? Okay.
Art's eating more.
20. Wait, how old is Boris? Insight check.
Yeah, make an insight check.
Everyone can make it, right?
I mean, I would know this, but their lifespans are.
What the fuck?
50
What
years.
the
What the
fuck?
fuck? I know exactly where he's from. His mother's maiden name. I know
Scanning.
everything. I'm rolling double 20s now, and like when we needed to, I'm like dog shit rolls.
The little UI
Now it's just a
pops
stupid
up
NPC
his
interaction. I'm like,
place of birth.
oh wait, you dropped this, and he picks up his character sheet.
Sorry, I
fuck?
already read it.
Dude, that's never happened.
With Humoro, it's a little bit difficult to tell sometimes because they age in different ways, and sometimes age doesn't really show on them as well. But you can see that Boris' scales are a little muted and sort of cracked in some places. It does seem
I'm
like
sorry,
he's.
Kobo. I'm not over the fact that those are 220s.
I know, it's crazy. It does seem like he has been through a lot, and that he's probably seen some combat in his time. He's 51, but he doesn't look like it because he's in such great shape.
Ah. How old does Azir look?
Azir looks pretty old. You can tell that she's like.
I don't remember what old is for different races.
So for Aelee, maximum lifespan is usually about 50 years. For Umoro, it's about 60 years.
Oh, fuck.
Wait,
I was
what's
so
the
tempted to be
lifespan?
like, you're getting there.
No. What's the lifespan for Aelees?
Maximum
50.
50
Like
years.
50 years.
Maximum 50.
How old does
Okay.
Kiki look?
Kiki is... Wait, I actually have that number. I'm gonna like look and make sure that's like... Because I don't want to say that it's different than what it is. 18. Which is like a young woman for an Aelee.
Makes sense, makes sense. She's in her emo face.
Yeah. Or her...
Being a dream
Actually,
druid.
I guess not emo. Maybe she's more like scene.
Her dreamo face.
Her dreamo face.
She's a hippie.
Yeah.
How old does the NPC beside me look?
22. Exactly. You know. Everyone at the table to you now has like a number over their head.
Yeah, I can just look at them and like, number. Wait, shit. Morin turns his head, looks at Fuzzbo.
It's like infinity, like the little infinity sign over
It's
him.
glitching.
Yeah.
Who knows?
It's like
Smile.
enchanting table. Kiki like kind of looks at all of you. I have to admit, I don't know any icebreakers. I don't. But this
We
is
can
fun.
tell.
Well,
I mean, you're like the first outsiders that's come to this village in like my entire life, so it's really cool to be able to meet you.
yes.
Roshago stares in silence.
It's.
I feel like everyone stares in silence.
It's nice to meet people as well.
Yeah. Benny looks at his companions. He's like, "Yeah, it's good to meet you all. Good to know you all."
If only it were under better circumstances.
Mm.
Azir will say, so let me get this straight then. You work for the elders.
We,
Not
we
anymore.
did.
They do. I just got here.
So you did.
Mm.
I assume you completed whatever work you had for them.
Mm-mm.
We did not.
It's a long story.
Things got a little complicated right now. We're traveling, you could say.
It's like literally different answers from different people.
Yeah, that's about right.
I see. Well, you know, you don't have to worry. Here in this village, we don't really pay the elders much mind.
Nodders.
You may speak
Hope kind of
openly.
like tilts her head.
Wait, so do you know what's up with them and how they're like so old?
No.
As he says this, he grabs the fish in front of his ear.
She shakes her head. We don't know. Looks back down at her plate.
Do you have a
Questionable.
plate?
Why does she have a plate?
Oh yeah, I guess she's having a plate, yeah.
Or is she the only one that gets a plate?
Her leaf
Everyone
plate.
looks.
Her leaf
Takes her plate.
Sanji,
What the
Till
hell?
never saw the hard blades, right?
Nope. But she's been to home before, so I don't know if she'd seen it before.
You could.
You could have, yeah.
Make it up now.
I would say that you could have seen them walking and like flying around at some point. Probably
Mhm.
like in a group.
Yeah.
So Roshago will just notice that. Well, he'll notice two things. One, that Till doesn't look like any other Aelee around, and that none of these Aelee look like the Heartblades. He'll just straight up ask, Azir, are you familiar with any Aelee, for lack of a better word, mutations?
She shakes her head. No, but I did hear that over at home they have Aelee that look different than us. They are the servants of the elders.
How so?
They
I mean,
are
how different, rather.
they are bred to be servants, but this is just a rumor.
But like, do they have an extra leg or something? Because you said mutations.
They are,
Do you have any information about those?
they are stronger, faster. I have never been to home, so I do not know if this is true or not. But there is a saying that once, very long ago, the Aelee were a little bit more organized than we are now. We had a caste system, but those times are behind us. We have learned to let each other alone, and that we are all on equal ground. Well, at least some of us have learned that.
Does your little town here, how do I put it, have contact with Aelee from home? Do you do trade or have people come and go? I know you mentioned you haven't had people come here before, but has that been a thing? Do the people from Aelee, is what I'm asking, know of your town here?
In my lifetime, yes, there have been a couple visitors, not in Kiki's time. They are few and far between. We are in a secluded location, and there is no reason why the Aelee of home would need to contact us. There is nothing that we have that they do not.
You don't have this fish for sure, and he grabs another one in front of his ear.
Yes, they don't.
Is this your recipe? Really good.
It is. I am glad you enjoy
Shoves
it.
the whole fish
I am
in
glad
his
you
mouth.
enjoy it.
Is that how birds eat fish? They like shove the whole thing in their mouth. They
Yeah,
don't chew, right?
basically, right? Like whole
Yeah.
sometimes.
Yeah.
Ah.
Ah.
Like slurping them down like spaghetti.
I must say that it's probably my place to be neutral on all of this, but I think you made the right decision with not continuing your association with the elders.
She really
Some
just
of
pulled a not to
us-
get political.
Some of us did not have a choice.
I see.
That is true. None of us did.
Yeah.
What
Right.
makes you say that?
They attacked us.
As you say that, the table gets kind of quiet.
Morin also looks at Rosh as this is new information to him.
I'm sorry?
Yes.
Yeah, I'm
The
sorry.
Aelee I mentioned before. The mutants, so to speak. They were called the Heartblades. I know that, right? Or don't I?
That would require a history check to know. Wait, actually,
That's
I don't
fine,
know.
then
I
I-
don't
then I
remember
don't
if you
know.
were told.
Were they introduced?
That's fine, then I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think you know.
Would I know?
No, because
like,
didn't
what they're
they
called?
escort?
Yeah, Till would
Didn't
know.
they escort them for like a day?
Yeah, but I don't know if we were
They,
talking about their names.
I don't think they
Basically,
did.
Yeah, they didn't.
we talked. We said that you can just like keep an eye on us, but then we just kind of ran away.
Yeah, Till would know.
I mean,
about
like
them, though.
before that, didn't the elders were like, "These are Heartblades. They will watch over you."
No, I think they just said armed
Smile.
escort or armed guards, something like that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Then I
Mhm.
don't mention the Heartblades.
Ross.
I don't. Mhm.
Maybe don't call them mutants. It's not very kind. They're called the Heartblades. At least I assume that's who you're talking about.
Mm, silent kind, bigger, armored.
I've only seen them a few times, but that sounds exactly what you're talking about. The Heartblades.
Very well then. Then these Heartblades, they attacked us.
Can I roll a history to see if there were Heartblades? Is if that rings a bell?
Sure.
Maybe like the description.
Yeah.
From my understanding, Ross, is that you kind of provoked them. Not you in particular, but
Oops.
you got spooked and they retaliated.
Okay. Whoa, shit.
Nonsense.
Fuzzball.
As far as I know, we did nothing to provoke them.
Perhaps what you did was not an active action against them, but it was merely not complying with what they wished.
I think that's more closer to it. Yeah.
Hmm.
Malka
They were
sweats
trying to keep a
nervously.
watch on us, not to kill us.
It's okay.
Till looks at Malka, knowing that she like ran back first and like afraid.
It's okay. It happened.
More inside of the table is cleared now. He's just looking for everyone else's food where there still is.
Oh god.
It happened, and we're no longer working for them, and that's that. We're not
Mhm.
enemies of them, really.
That
I-
is debatable.
You don't need to be
Well-
enemies. You could simply just say no. That's what we've did. The idea
Right.
that
That's close. Yeah.
the idea that
What you did?
the idea that other Aelee should dictate how other Aelee live, it's a dangerous one, and sometimes
Were you
I think
attacked
it's
as
a
well?
little out of hand at home. No, we've never been attacked.
Well-
However, I do understand that over there they have different ways, and sometimes you might just need to walk away.
Isn't it natural to have a leader? I mean, you are the leader of this group here. And you somewhat dictate how your people live.
It is my responsibility to take care of this place. Only in that sense am I a leader. I don't dictate what is said or how people respond to other people. In fact, if anybody ever wanted to leave this village, unless it were Kiki, being that she is my daughter, I still have my
Lomao.
protection, I would gladly let them leave. But no one has wanted to because we are fair here
Except Kiki.
and we respect each other.
Except Kiki.
Peanut sending like cat gifs just makes me think that Malka on the table is just on their phone scrolling through like cat TikToks.
They would.
Well, you know, just because there's a leader doesn't mean you always gotta follow them, right?
It is true that the people of this village look to me in times of distress, but that is only because of the responsibility that I hold, not because I command any sort of authority. I understand, though, that it may work for a village small as this one, but for a gigantic society over there, it may be less so.
Oh, I don't think you brought it up, but like, does this place have a name?
This is...
Jump, jump.
I'm glad you asked that, because it's written down here and I never got to say it.
As your as Morin asks that, he stands now and like reaches for a longer side of the table because like this area is cleared.
This village...
Yoinks fish.
This village... Well, actually, Azir will first... She'll say, this village is, and then that whole sentence is followed by, to all of you except for Till, and Malka now, because Malka speaks Aelee, an unintelligible series of clicks, whistles, buzzes. Yeah, exactly. And it sounds like Geonosian.
I was gonna think.
Sounds like what?
Okay.
I
Yeah.
understand that too.
Oh yeah, Rasha's. And it translates to Shell Lake.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Morin looks at over there yonder at like where they entered. Sees the sign that says Shell Lake. Ugh.
It's a nice name.
Yeah, this place is really nice.
Did Ison and Lee not join us for dinner?
Oh, that's true. They're probably like over at another side of the table, I guess.
Like on the long end.
Yeah, retroactively, they're like over here. at the human end.
Humans go over there. Oh.
Nice.
No, it's all right. You've already told us you're not a human. Remember?
Oh, yeah.
By this point, there are Aelee sort of buzzing around you, picking up, all of the leaves and cleaning up now.
Important question to the party. Is there anyone's side of the table still has fish?
No.
No.
Yeah.
Morin from like
Benny-
his side, I imagine there's like more people in between Kiki and Benny as well. He looks all the way to Benny's side.
Yeah,
You
Benny waves you
still
over. He's
want
like,
that?
Come on over, buddy. Come on.
How long is Morin's wingspan?
Not enough to reach over there.
Okay, he tries still though. Oh, okay.
Here,
Do you want me to
gotta
pass it
walk
down?
over here.
Eh, It's good. I got it.
Yeah. Oh, he makes room for you. Okay.
So, well, what's next? I mean, you're not going to stay here forever, I assume. You're all travelers.
No.
I
Just
thought
the
you were gonna
night.
say dessert is next.
Just the night, and then we'll head off to the next place we have to go.
Is there dessert though?
I don't understand what you mean. What's dessert?
How do you say? He tries to do like a clicking thing. It does not speak. Like he does not speak it.
You have
it's not any
something-
word.
You have
It's like
something
a
sweet after your main meal.
Oh,
Yeah. Seems our Morin here is going kind of crazy today on the food.
oh, well,
Oh yeah.
we don't really do that, although in the area there's a nice fruit bush. Could lead you over there.
I know a good spot.
Yeah.
It brings you to a bush.
Is there an area we can pitch up our tents?
Oh, sure.
Oh, it's just you go to sleep for a millennia. You you get hungry.
That checks out, buddy.
Kiki will
As soon as people are done eating, I float away.
yeah, Kiki will buzz away and start kind of finding an area for all of you to pitch up your tents.
As everybody starts cleaning up, Benny's like, I mean, we touched on it before, but if you want, we can share your story too, Till. Because you're the only one that hasn't gone.
I mean, I can. Maybe once our tents are up, I assume they'll be together.
Yeah.
It's
Wait,
not,
you guys just
can-
drink water from the lake?
not
We'll gather
terribly
rocks for
interesting.
that too, yeah.
We don't
Sure.
do that.
Actually, good point. Excuse me, Malka. And give Malka a little peck on the cheek, and I'm gonna run off to go talk to Rosh.
Oh, okay.
As Azir kind of floats by Malka, she'll like stop by you for a second as she's got some plates. Look,
There's a table there.
yeah, she like buzzes over the table. Look, I didn't want to bring it up in the meal in front of everyone, but I do understand that you and the elders may be having some differences, so for the purposes of our meeting, you were never here.
Mm-hmm. That'd be nice. Yes.
She goes off to join Boris.
Awkwardly goes.
Can
to
I? Okay.
close.
What a bro.
Insight check. Insight check on Boris and Azir.
Yeah.
Are they dating?
What?
That's what you're insight checking?
Oh,
That was in the
man.
back of his head this whole time when he found out their age and it was close. And then he saw
That's their
Azir like
age?
Okay.
lead to Boris and
All
he's
right.
like,
You know what? I didn't plan it, but there's a chance, right? There's a chance. I don't know. I guess I'll give it
Morin bombastic side eyes.
what, like a 30?
Bombastic side eyes.
30%
Was
chance.
like- was like has like slight mannerism changes around his ear, and Morin's like, oh yeah, he's into
Oh, yeah.
her.
All right, 30%, 30 or lower. No, just good friends, just good friends. But maybe.
Good morning,
Fine.
thanks.
mutual pining.
Yeah.
Mutual binding.
Oh,
Divorced mom and like
Lonely, like mercenary
lonely
roaming.
widow mercenary.
Quick,
Oh,
Mori,
the
go play wingman.
Oh my
fan
god, you should
fiction that you can
absolutely
find.
do that.
Yeah.
Push reaches over and like for the remaining food and like bumps his ear and like nudges her over to Boris. Oh, sorry. I was meaning to get that leftover. Here.
He startled a little bit, kind of catches her on the shoulder. Oh, so
Oh, look, there's more food
sorry.
here.
Oh, thank you.
Bumping into the pushing it together.
You can do Tell and Rosh. Over here.
Rush, can I talk to you for a moment?
You can.
So, I know things have been awkward between us. We're not seeing eye to eye. I'm over being mad at you. I want you to know that, it doesn't matter. Cultural differences in the understanding, and the fact that you already said you'll try to be more open with us in terms of just telling us things and not expecting us to be mind readers and know the right questions to ask. If I want to ask if we can be friends, like you said.
We can.
Do you want to be friends?
Yes. I think I would like that.
Okay. In which case, you've asked a lot of questions about my people over the time we've known each other. So, maybe we could learn about your people as much as you know. I know you said you just simply existed for a while, but you must know a bit about your own history in terms of race.
Above board, Eldar don't really have a history, right? Like they just vibe.
Yeah, Eldar. Most of them have sort of the same outlook as Rosh in that they simply just exist.
They just
They're
vibe.
super. They're like probably they're like super zen. Like they just believe that everything is sort of in balance and they coexist. They've never really had any sort of strife or conflict because
Are Eldar born?
yeah, they are born. Because to them they see everything sort of more on a macro level and they're more concerned with the moment.
That would be a complicated answer. The Eldar do not see life as the other peoples of Etunn do. We do not have a history. At least not in
Oh.
records.
Oh, see.
We just vibe.
I must
Mind you,
admit, I find that
I
odd,
would
but
love to know
fair
the
enough.
origins of my people. However, such information is very scarce. That is one of the reasons I joined with the Kataruna.
Is that because your people just don't find it necessary to write it down?
Perhaps. Maybe there is no interest. Maybe it's been lost. Whatever the reason, the fact remains that we simply do not have records.
Well, I mean, I haven't really mentioned it much, but I am an archaeologist. History always finds a way to plant itself in the earth. I could help you learn some things along the way after all this is done.
Very well.
Okay.
I'll
Great.
just continue staring into the water.
One more thing. I would ask that maybe you try to be a little bit more patient with our emotions. I know you don't really feel them the same way we do. And that may be confusing, but we're quite sensitive to ours, and we sometimes have quite visceral reactions. So maybe try to be a little more patient with us for that.
He nods.
And in turn, obviously, I'll try to be more patient with your bluntness.
I heard he nuts.
No.
I should have Eldritch Blasted Morin.
Faye runs up and punches Morin 4 times in a turn.
Machine Gun Blast.
Like, wait, there's that all hit. Hello?
Whoa.
And he does this.
Stop burning your rolls. You're not
Just
gonna.
beat the
You're
shit
gonna
out
roll
of
like
Morin.
4 nat ones in the next.
You're
round.
wasting your
Yeah.
good rolls.
No, it's okay. We're not wasting our good rolls. See, I'm getting them out. Oh my god, please.
Just a
You're
barrage
right,
of
you're
attacks like head towards more. Like he turns his head. It's like, oh fuck.
How much HP does Morin have?
42.
You're down.
Yeah, he's just down. Like, I think the first few hits, he's already
More
just dead.
fucking dies.
Oh, and last
46 damage in one turn.
thing,
Goodness.
last thing, Rush. For what it's worth, I have considered you a friend much longer than you have me, so just know that I do care.
Noted.
Nod. And fly away.
As you fly back to this direction, you see Marn like going around the table, like picking off like the bits and pieces that are left. Just like
Animal.
literally circling it.
Buzzbow's trying to eat a pebble.
Jeez.
Oh look, there's a bit more.
You know,
Lauren is acting like a scavenger.
Morin.
Oh,
Good buddy.
Yeah.
You're eating a lot.
could be.
Oh,
because
it's a
of the
waste.
food.
There's a bit. There's still like some here.
Maybe. Well, maybe
He's
it's
pecking the
just-
rice off the floor.
Oh wait. I'd say yeah. Not the floor though, but like the table. There's like grains of rice left. He's just pecking.
I'm sure they can turn it into rations.
this is the first time he's eaten in like thousands of years.
Yeah, just if
Oh,
that's
yeah.
the case.
He's been on Mountain Dew, Baja Blast for like forever.
Well, I assume he hasn't eaten for a very long time, so.
You know that cartoon thing where like, I think it's a Tom and Jerry thing where they put food in their mouth and then like just pull out bones. He's been doing that with the fish since earlier, and it's like cleanly picked.
So do we fast forward to whenever our tents are set?
Yeah. Here, let me. You know what? Let me.
Yeah, DM, give us some pants.
Let's
Yeah.
try
Wait,
it.
we're not
Wait,
stealing. We're stealing their tents. No.
Gotta
We
use every
still
one,
the
2,
big.
3.
Can you make ours the biggest?
Oh yeah.
No,
Do a
no,
group
bigger.
tent?
Yeah, bigger. Yeah, there we go.
That's a big
Nah,
one.
that's too big,
Alright,
isn't it?
You sit in your mega tent.
That's too big.
I'll just put it there.
Where are?
Oh my god, how do I rotate it? Where's the rotating thing? Where's the little square? I can't even find it because it's so big. Oh, here it is. Boom.
Kobo, quick. Who's the nearest NPC in my vicinity?
He's going to eat them.
Yeah.
Devoured.
Young Aelee farmer woman. Fisher,
excuse
actually.
me.
She's sitting and fishing. Yeah?
Do do you just drink water from the lake?
Oh yeah, go ahead. Totally clean.
He bends over and like leans. Is this high elevation enough for like to reach, or no? Do I have to go down there?
Nah, you would be able to reach. She probably has her
Okay,
legs in the water.
He's like he kneels down and then bends over. And how do birds drink today?
I think you just open your mouth, right? And then like it's just...
No, birds drinks from what I know is they dunk their head in and then like grab
You
the
see
spoon
Morin dunk his
and
head
then
in.
They like collect
and
it in
then
their beak and
glubs.
then tilt their head
Yeah.
backwards.
Yeah, I think that's how they do it.
Oh my. Oh my.
No.
Oh, refreshing.
Right?
Oh yeah. It's like clear. Good pH. Yeah, you know.
Good pH.
Good put.
What is that?
Oh, it's you know, if like the water is acidic or basic.
She's looking at
pH
you.
levels.
You can tell that she understood nothing of what you just said.
And then he like smacks his lips and is like, does he have lips? He doesn't have lips. His beaks.
No.
Um,
Please stop.
I taste hints of magnesium, a little bit of calcium oxide, pretty good mineralization. Leaves the NPC.
Slow blinking. Kiki.
Wait, before he does that, I'd imagine he'd have like a water skin or something. He refills that with river water.
Kiki buzzes up to your tent. Wow, this is really roomy.
I didn't know we had this.
We've started to do it so we connect all our tents into just a bigger tent.
Wow. I like it.
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry.
How tall is tent? Important question.
I mean, if it's this big, it's gotta be like, what? Up to 10 feet? It's like a big teepee almost.
Yeah, just imagine that like each tent that we had is like a corner of the tent, like one wall. So
You see Morin
You
on like
deconstructed
the
it all.
entrance, on the entrance of it, and he's like, he looks up. I don't have to bend over, and like walks through without having to hunch through the entrance. I imagine the other tents were like really tiny. He had to like squeeze through the little entrances. Don't mind scooting over.
Yeah, sure. Hold on.
Just keep getting in Kiki's way. Get out of here, Kiki. Come on.
Hey, listen, you know, I wanted to ask my mom about it, but I wanted to run it by all of you too. I mean, I was thinking maybe I could
New party member.
come along to the next, just to the next place you're going. Nowhere far.
no.
Next place we're going.
What? What are you talking
As
about?
Till says that, I look at her and just
No.
thumbs up.
They get to bond over it.
Oh, sorry, I
Hey
didn't
guys,
mean to. I
above
didn't
board,
mean
let's
to
bring
respond
Kiki.
so. I didn't mean to
We have
respond
a
so
common enemy.
harshly. It wouldn't be safe for someone who hasn't experienced anything beyond their town. What we're doing is not a simple adventure.
But maybe it'll be good experience for them.
Okay.
Also, I don't think your
Well,
mother
No.
will approve.
Morin, you were
Our
not
next-
there, but the previous Aelee who traveled with us was a little too bold and got crippled repeatedly.
Oh, wait.
He died.
I never
Might
hear of
be.
this.
He died.
Wait, is this the
It'll
one
be
you
horribly.
mentioned?
He got
Stayed
stabbed
back in home.
and it was bleeding. He was just
Oh,
gone.
he died.
Yeah,
Wait,
it was
violent death.
Violent death.
It might
Oh.
be.
And then
The next place we're going is
immediately
pretty
eaten by
dangerous.
the nature.
Oh,
Looks at Malka. She doesn't remember that happening, but
It's-
okay.
hearing all of this, Morin looks at Kiki to see their reaction.
She's just like, kind of like taking it all in. Oh, That's fine. I guess.
Violent death. Blood squirt.
No, oh yeah, no, I
Ah.
understand.
You know, if you're looking for more combat training, I definitely suggest training with Boars. He seems very capable.
She like blinks. I guess. I mean, cause well, me and Till had a little conversation about druid stuff. I mean, fighting isn't really my thing, but
Yeah,
that's okay. I know.
What is
I understand.
what is your thing
My thing?
outside of the dreaming thing?
Oh, that is my thing.
I mean, like,
Oh, cringes.
what do you? How do I put this? Don't not to give offense, but like, what is it you add to the table?
I'm gonna go grab some fresh air. Yeah, she walks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go PRP, I guess.
I well, I can look into people's dreams when they're sleeping and determine things from there. And she like trails off. I mean, I'm just starting.
Oh, hey, look, my water skin is empty. I need a refill. I'll be back. From outside, you hear, I'll be back.
I look at Till. Just so. Did something happen to Errol? Last time I checked, he was very much alive.
I thought we left him at home. I don't know. But Kiki, and I really do mean this with no offense, but you are not out for the adventuring life yet. You need to. I know that combat is not your thing, and that's fine, but you do need to know how to defend yourself in case the people you're with can't defend you.
I see. Well, hey, if you're ever back in town.
I'd like to imagine Malka and Morna just standing outside the entrances.
like whistling or humming.
And Malcolm's just stretching.
Goes back in. Oh, I got my water.
I go back in, I just sit down.
Dude, above board, we just create a BBEG and Kiki. She's gonna return. She's gonna take over. She heard everything about the Heartblade. She's like,
evil.
I'm gonna be a Heartblade now.
Before Morin and Malka rejoin the tent, I just look at Till and very well done.
10 sessions in, we're just gonna see like Kobu describing a new character and is like, they look like someone you've met before.
Yeah.
Punished Kiki.
Punished.
Well, Rush, obviously, we don't like her that much, but
Actually,
the
I go by
main thing is
Kill now.
the main thing is that she would die if she went out there with us,
Absolutely.
and we can't be responsible for that.
Where'd Kiki go?
She left.
I look at Morin, not say nothing.
Oh, hey, where'd Kiki go?
She left. I think we upset her, but that's for the best.
Malka also comes in. Where'd Kiki go?
No, Malcolmus just comes in and just sits without saying much. Sorry.
It's okay. That was awkward.
Kobu's AFK.
Kobu's AFK? Never mind.
Yeah.
Quick.
Morin pulls out a gun from his backpack.
Mm.
Hey, look what I got. It's an AK-47.
Aren't you?
Check your bags. Maybe you have good weapons too.
No. No one gets the reference.
I pull out a +10 hammer.
I don't get it.
It's okay. It's based off the Aelee KV-48. And that was like one of their legendary songs. Heavy rotation.
Malka
Okay,
pulls
well-
out like a Bluetooth
So-
speaker.
As
Malcolm
we're
becomes
just
an
sitting there
idol.
in silence, I look at Till.
Since
So, why do you
Oh,
look
shit.
the way you do?
Oh shit, DM's back. Hide your guns.
Hi.
Put the gun away.
I put my
that's the
AK
second
back.
time you've asked that. What do you mean?
I've seen no other Aelee who look like you.
Oh yeah, the mushrooms.
Oh. No, I think I know what you mean. You mean she gestures to like her boobs, her lips, her single arms, those kind of things. And her hair.
Oh yeah, the
I look,
boobs too.
I look respectfully.
Brasha got nuts.
Blushes and looks away. No.
Right. I forget. I forget sometimes. I mean, everyone that I grew up with kind of just knew. I'm half elf.
Oh, excuse me.
Well, so you know, it's more common for elves and humans to make half elves. But I'm half Aelee, half elf, so I'm a half elf.
Oh, I did not know.
That's okay. I never said. I don't know my elven parent. I don't actually even know my Aelee parent. She kind of
you,
thinks about that, like tilts her head up. Huh.
Do you also have like 75 siblings?
No, I think I was the only one because I was born kind of differently. If I remember correctly from what I was told growing up, I think my mother was elf, so I was born that way.
I see.
And
Well,
then
you
given
know,
to
sometimes-
home and raised there.
Oh,
Well, sometimes that happens. I also don't know who my birth parents were, but you know, I was found. My parents, the adoptive adoptive parents raised me. I
Hmm.
assume you had somebody look after you as you grew.
I don't remember a lot of my early years, but I think I was just looked after in the nursery like everyone else.
Oh,
but that doesn't feel like to be taken care of.
I honestly can't remember. I think partially it might have something to do with why I have those blackouts. But I couldn't tell you. You'd have to talk to the people who
Follow-up
raised me.
question.
Mhm.
Do you know how long your lifespan would be?
Not exactly, but those who have told me about my upbringing and what I am have theorized that I'll probably greatly outlive most Aelee. I mean, the average life of, say,
How
a
old are
human.
you?
I'm 21.
21.
That is very good. You and Malka's relationship would be very tragic otherwise.
She'll be kind of like mouth open, like,
yeah.
I hadn't thought of that, but I suppose you're right.
Oh, I just didn't know.
How old are you? He looks at Malka.
Me?
Uh-huh.
We
We find out Malka's like 70 years old.
No, she's not. She's definitely old.
Wait,
but
Is Malka an elf? No?
Does
Oh.
Malka actually have the halo? I've been meaning to ask.
What's that thing on your head? It's just
I
floating
mean,
there.
yeah. I mean, I'd like to, but I don't know if Cole will understand.
Yeah, no. If you're what are you again?
I
Is that an
am an
Asimar
You're an
thing?
Asimar.
Azamar, that's the
Yeah,
word.
I'm an Azamar.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you-
Yeah,
do
so
it.
Azamar can have stuff
Yeah,
like that,
Yeah. So just like, oh,
but
well.
we don't know that, so we're.
I imagine
you're-
Till's just like poking at it.
No,
Well,
she just.
Malka
don't
just
poke.
assumes she's a human. So
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
I don't know. This thing has always been here, but I do notice no other human has it.
that's because you're special.
Yeah, it's a
Bless.
cool
Wait, did Malka
human
answer?
ring.
Yeah, I did.
How
Or
old is
perhaps
Malka?
you're not human.
What do you mean?
Oh,
Well, if no other human has it, perhaps you're not human.
Mm,
Do you know how old you are, Malka?
I only remember the first early memories that I had was when I was 10, and um, I believe I'm around 20 now.
Kobu, how old am I? No, really.
Physically, that's up to you, but chronologically,
Chronologically.
TBD or TBA.
Mhm.
I mean, that doesn't really matter, right? Because it's like basically like cryo.
Yeah, physically, it's
Yeah,
up to
but
you.
it kind of like
Nat
Steve
just wants to
Rogers,
know like how many years have passed.
like Steve Rogers being 100-something years old, but looking like 20-something,
Well, more
like
than
30-something.
more than 999,966 years.
Morin looks at the number on his head because he can see numbers in people's heads now.
It has like a, what do you call it?
It's a big number.
10 to the whatever power.
It's an exponential.
Yeah.
How old is Benny? How old are you?
I'm 18, so about middle age for an ape.
Huh.
And you, Rush? How long have you been alive?
You don't look it.
I am told, and as far as I remember, 119.
Oh, just a little younger than me,
Oh, wow.
I think.
How old are you, Morin?
I don't know. Accounting for the celestial solstices and the movement of the planet.
How old were you when you were frozen?
Yeah.
Huh. Thanks. I did not give this part of the backstory thought. Considering that he went through college and like did his own research and everything, I'd say in like his late 20s, early 30s.
Alright, so I'm older than all of you combined.
Technically speaking.
That was above board, by the way.
Yeah. Yeah, yeah.
Okay. I just heard voices. I'd say like 28.
Well, that's interesting. Now we know a bit more about each other. And yeah, I mean, I hope that means that me and Malka have a really long life together.
That would be good.
That would be nice.
I hope tragedy does not befall you.
Same,
Thank
yeah.
you, Russ. You kind of chuckle, like, okay. Thank you.
So,
Malka gives a thumbs up.
nice.
I bless you.
It's like the nicest thing he's ever said to us.
I hope you
do not
don't die tragically.
Aw.
I bless both of them just as a nod.
Was there
Hey, does
anything
that-
else you wanted to know? Benny mentioned asking these things earlier.
Wait, if you can bless us, does that mean we can get married?
Cautious order.
Do you say that out loud?
I can
Yes.
perform ceremonies,
Oh.
yes.
Oh, okay. I'll keep that note.
Still hard blushing.
So, how was the fish earlier?
I would not know.
Kobu downtime, I'd like to finagle on book.
Okay.
Book.
Go through pages now.
Reading Rainbow.
Other pages, but not before I make the little stickman dance again.
Nice. He dances.
Oh, look at that! It's so cool.
Stick man.
Man.
Good old stick man. Classic. Always there. Let's see. All right, table of contents. Oh wait, you've already seen that one, and I think you've already seen this one. Okay, so table of contents.
Wait. Where is our notes linked again? Oh, I'm in the wrong chat. Never mind. I was like looking at pinned messages. I'm like, why is this Altered Shadows notes?
We're the Altered Shadow now.
Oh, I misspelled that so wrong.
We mostly did RP. I can
There you
send
go.
the Google Doc again.
I have it. I'm on it.
There's your little table of
Oh.
contents.
Wait, are these new things? Let me check.
Oh, ambition and compulsion. I think you looked at before. So
Did you move my notes area? It was like the bottom most last time.
It's in session 20.
Session 20.
It's the only one that's like gray out.
Okay,
Like there's
I
a
see.
box, yeah.
These are. I don't remember an extension. Intersections, interactions. Da. Okay, these are new.
yeah, these are the ones that you haven't looked at. Although I think you might have looked at ambition and compulsion. I'm not quite sure.
Oh yeah, I did.
Okay.
How did we decide to do this again? I pick one, right? Or like
Yeah,
something?
pick one, and I'll give you what's inside.
Transmutation non-magical sounds interesting.
Okay, transmutation non-magical has 2 sections. The first section is that. The next section is that. Then another section. And then finally, last section.
Morin ultimately recognizes these are his notes, and he's like, I do not understand any of these.
All right, so those are the 4 sections.
That is concerning.
In character, I don't understand any of... out of character, rather. I don't understand any of these.
Yeah.
I'm just copying them because they might be useful.
Each section has further things. So, here, you know what? I'll
Wait.
just give you all of it. So, first,
Demonstration of H? Or is it just H?
yeah, H, just letter H. So,
Nothing? Okay.
I'll give you. So this is.
How much gold does Frost have?
The bird gave me 500, so I'm just splitting it.
Oh. I thought this was just like out of the kindness of your heart, you were just giving people money.
There's one section.
No, I told Till I would split it, so I'm doing that.
That's one section there.
Wow, money.
Here's the
Wow.
second section.
Think of all the soup I could buy.
Oh my god.
This is under qualifications, right?
And that.
You know how like when you read a book and like you've gone through 2 pages but none of it like registered in your head?
You have to
Yeah.
go back and
Yeah.
reread it.
Yeah.
That's what's happening right now.
Yep. Also, you can make a history check to basically do a scan.
Get the spark notes.
Yeah, get some.
Yeah.
Get some. Yeah.
Let me get the spark notes real quick.
Okay, not great, not bad. Qualification of representation looks to be a section discussing how things are represented in the writings, so clarifying what means what. The second section has to do
Is it
with...
like definition of terms or something?
Yes. The second section has to
Gotcha.
do with how to use whatever totality is. The third section, absence of arcane signature, absence of magic, absence of magical signature. The fourth section, demonstration of H. Unless you know what H is, it's not really easy to tell what that is. But there could be another section that tells you what H is.
Gotcha. Copying the last part. Okay. Warren shuts his book, puts it in his bag, and is like, "Oh, yeah, I'll read it again tomorrow."
Yeah, that'll probably that takes your whole night. Okay, so I think we can long rest,
Yeah.
Yay.
Ooh.
and we'll talk.
How do you know if the long rest worked? We didn't do anything, right?
Just refill everything.
I think we had already long rested before. So
Yeah, so you probably
Probably
Right, we
There's
didn't-
also a button just to long rest.
I did, but like I don't know if I clicked it because it doesn't
you
confirm.
have to believe.
Yeah, you just have to like check and see if your health is full and stuff, I guess.
Whoa,
Where's the button? I don't see it.
it's on the right
It's like
I see it
above-
below
now.
characteristics.
I see it
Yeah.
now.
Okay, so you're heading to 3.
Yeah, we're gonna
Yes,
meet
sir.
person there, right?
You're gonna meet the people.
Wait,
who
have
are
we
we
been to
meeting?
4 and 5?
The
No.
Karuna people, right?
No.
Okay.
Kobo, I don't know
What?
if you saw my message, but Benny would have offered Kiki some combat training in the morning, just as like hey, it gets dangerous out there, kid. If you're looking to do this, here's some things to know.
She
Type of deal.
would accept. Roll me an intelligence check.
1 second. That's probably the best I'm ever going to get.
Oh man. It's rough,
Damn.
but you teach her a few things. At least she knows how to throw a punch.
Yeah, definitely train with your Amoro buddy. All right, bye.
I like to imagine it was like a pass-by training, like, "Hey, come here. Oh, this is how you punch. Okay, bye."
A little bit, yeah.
As you begin your travels and you take off from the village, your travels are going to take you about a week, so just mark down, whatever's necessary, but you have good berry and all of that, so you probably don't need to do anything in terms of that.
Excuse me, but didn't the letter said we would meet in 2 days or something?
Yeah, plus like
Well,
with
if you said,
Appa,
the
doesn't
thing is, you said 3, so that's far away.
Okay.
If you told them 3,
But-
yeah, it's not 2 days time, but
Would we have gotten another response then?
you didn't receive any other response, so
wouldn't it
They
be
sent
a-
they sent one, but we passed by it. The bird was just like crossing paths with Appa.
yeah. So it can be assumed that they just accepted what your location was, even though for
Okay.
you it's 7 days time. However, I will say the
What-
Kataruna are super advanced. Maybe it is 2 days time for them.
wouldn't it be closer to like 3 or 4 days based on previous travels with Appa?
I guess
Yeah.
so, right? Yeah. I'm probably misjudging it.
Unless the
Why
weather
does it say
gets
that?
like super, super messed up.
So where are we dropping, boys?
Well, what I was gonna say was during your travels, the storm front will roll in from the west.
Oh.
I guess I'm probably looking at this wrong because in my notes it says a week, but like on the map, it's probably
About
5 days.
4 or 5 days.
I would
yeah.
say 5.
Maybe
Well,
a
I mean,
week
that's
on foot.
almost a week.
Yeah, almost a week.
Dang.
Okay, so
Weather's getting bad out here, lads.
yeah, maybe the storm compresses it also to a week or expands it to a week.
No, we make a pit stop
You
for
can if you
3
want to.
days, and then it becomes a week.
Let's just go fishing for 3 days, lads. Come on.
Dun, 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 dun,
Oh,
dun,
look,
dun.
7 days later. We blink, and we're there. Whoa.
Make me a
I didn't know
survival
that you
check, though,
guys
during your journey. As the storm front rolls
discovered
in.
fast travel.
Mm-hmm. The storm.
Yeah, everyone
comes
make me a survival
rolling.
check. I'm gonna average it all out. The storm rolls in from
hold
the
on.
west and kind of buffets the mantis to and fro. And as you keep moving south, the storm front continues to present itself, meaning that it's a pretty big storm front. Probably taking
I
up
gotta
almost the entire
survive it.
western side of Ilaeleeia.
Do I get a advantage? Sorry.
Yes, rangers and druids get advantage.
Well, I guess it doesn't matter.
See, you guys threw your good rolls earlier.
Doesn't matter. We killed Moran in that one reality, and then one path of the multiverse.
We become the Morin hunters. Rush, Till, Malka, I think we need to go kill every Morin ever.
Ooh,
No,
wait.
that's-
Start a campaign, like another Morin shows up somewhere else, and like these group of assassins are just like, yeah, that's our thing now.
Okay, with an average of 13, you just barely beat the DC, and the storm buffets the Mantifae, and you almost lose track. Some food falls off the Mantifae in the what do you call it?
We juice up Appa with
In the meantime.
Monster Energy drink.
Yeah, but you're able to hold on through the storm, and although you're all quite wet and windblown, you're able to arrive at the area. So, where you
Malka
arrive is a
flushes.
larger island,
The toilet.
very large actually, and
Huge, even.
you can see a big sort of ravine chasm in the middle of the island, through which there sits a path to what looks to be
Of the Lost.
a statue or building. Next to it, on the edge of the island, however, you can see a large camp set up using wood and stone. There's tents all over, torches, and tons of humans milling about. So,
Can I perception
yeah,
to make out if this is where we're meant to be and if those are the blue people?
sure.
I mean, do you see blue?
Yeah, with the 13
Do I see blue?
perception, on top of one of the larger tents, you can see a flag flying. One half of
Spells
it is,
out
one half of it is blue, the other half
Katarun.
is white.
Oh, it's Scotland.
As you fly in, it just rains, so everything's wet. You see the glints of metal sort of reflecting light all over the camp. And this is next
Does it look
to...
like a lot of people? I think I missed that.
It's next to the ravine. Yeah, it looks like a lot of people. It's next to the ravine where the temple is.
As we arrive, like when I eyeballed it earlier, how big does the party look?
How big?
Like how
yeah,
populous?
like how many people are there?
How populous is the camp? I would say you could ballpark figure about 100 to 150 humans all at the camp.
Oh my
Oh,
gosh.
jeez.
I'm gonna like lean over to Rosh and be like, that's more than a small escort. It's a lot of people.
It's more than a town.
That's a
Or in
lot
a
of people.
village.
That's a small army.
Not
It's
enough
more
to
than
lead
my-
any significant invasion, if that's what you're worried about.
Gosh, I think you need to understand that most people and there aren't a lot. to
Where do we
begin
enter
with.
from?
There's a dock here on the edge of the island. I'm gonna bring the Mantifae over there.
It's also not a number we could handle. So that's a lot of people.
Docking?
Why would we fight them? We are on the same side.
I look at in the sort of similar situation where we were looking at the elders, where things could get bad.
They were suspicious from the start.
Yeah,
Are we-
that's true.
As we land here, are we greeted by anyone?
Yes.
Is there like a TSA guarding the thing?
TSA. Give me a second. I'm like putting him over
It's
there.
a TSA. Is it like those airport thingies?
Yeah, the
What does it
security,
stand for? The security Air
It's like
Force.
transportation security, whatever.
Agency,
Ah,
I
okay.
imagine. Makes sense.
Okay.
Is this a gun?
No, that is a. You would know what that is. It's a large telescope.
Okay.
Looking
That was a
west.
cannon.
Yeah. So also, where you are coming from, so this dock, this is actually the western edge of the island. So this
Oh,
telescope,
from like the map.
yeah, this telescope is looking west. So in front of you is east, and to your left is north.
Gotcha.
It's still quite foggy though because of the rain, but the rain has abated. And you'll see.
It's been a while since we like asked on that, but like, how does the islands work again? Is there water underneath?
There's
This is
water
the first
underneath, but it's
map that
way
we've
down
seen.
below. You're floating high above it.
Okay.
The Manta Fey will alight on the dock, let you all off. You can see that next to you is a mysterious-looking contraption. It looks like a wooden box almost, and attached to it are these ropes that are attached to pulleys going down the side of the island. The
These
ropes
ones?
the ropes go down the side of the island. Yeah, right here. And
That's weird.
you'll be greeted by a few people as they walk in from this little place.
My boy.
So the first is a sort of older looking guy, and you can see that he's dressed in all blue and white. Next to him is a woman quite a lot younger, with black hair, also dressed in blue and white. And following up behind them is a masked warrior that carries like a huge sword. And
What time of day is it that we arrive?
but still pretty foggy, right? So I would say this is early in the morning.
Yeah, Morin is not a morning person. He does not step out of Appa. He's still asleep.
But
Lord, wake up.
so the man will walk up, and as
Are
Rosh
you here
floats
yet?
toward him, he'll extend a hand.
I took his hand.
Good to see you. Made it in one piece.
Evidently.
You know, the location you gave us was quite far. We had to use
Was it?
some different means. But we got here all right, and we were able to set up.
Morin does not stumble off the Manta Fey.
And these are your companions.
Indeed they are.
Please allow me to introduce myself. I am Rashagog's handler, Bartholomew.
So you handle him.
No. He reports to me, and I report his findings back to the rest of the Kataruna. And you would be?
Benny
I am not his handler. No. I am Morin.
An eyebrow
Or
goes
so
up.
he claims.
I'm sorry. I mean to be like looking at you right now, but it might be a long flight. My neck's a little stiff. Oh, there we go. Yeah, much better.
Oh my god.
I'm Malka.
I didn't catch your name.
Bartholomew. It is pleased to make your acquaintance, Malka.
Pleased to meet you as well. Shakes hands, I guess.
And you? Looking at Till.
She's a bit
Till.
nervous.
Phil,
I am a bit nervous.
welcome,
Slaps Morin upside the head. No, that's fine.
welcome to the camp.
Kobu. I look at Bartholomew. What number is on his head?
He looks old for a human. He's got gray in his hair.
Okay.
Oh, not gonna lie, the art looks nice.
I apologize.
Oh, he's handsome, yeah.
If
Yeah.
our appearance is a little jarring, maybe perhaps for some of you. Kataruna technology is very different from what most people have in Etunn. The reason we had to set up this whole array here is because we are traveling with the princess, our leader. She is important to us and requires special escort.
Is
That's a long
she
drop.
here right now, or is she in her tent?
In fact, she is, and she would like to speak to all of you.
Ah, I see.
Then let us delay no further.
Hey, Bartholomew. Oh, he's gone.
What is it?
No, he's not gone. What's down there?
The undersea?
I think
I
he
mean-
meant the contraption.
Oh,
Yeah.
You mean the elevator?
Oh.
The what?
History
Elevator.
check. Would I have this in my time? Were we advanced
elevator.
like this?
Yeah, would I have
elevator.
seen stuff like this while I was in the West?
Yes, but only in the Katarunas area, because you were there before they sort of took over everything. So it wasn't in like the capital city, but it was in their city.
All right, but I would be familiar,
Yes.
right? Okay.
Were there elevators in my timeline?
Yeah, I would say. Maybe they look different than this. They worked different or something. But
Ah, yes, the descender.
it only went down. It didn't go up.
It could only fall.
It's a one-use thing.
It's a one-way thing. We never got it to go back up for some reason.
We had
This
to
is an
dismantle it
interesting
and make a new
mechanism.
one each time.
Ah, yes. You see, our system is bi-directional, and he takes a
Ah, it's
lever and
by.
goes down, and then it goes up with like a creak. Yes.
Oh,
Oh,
Wait.
it goes both ways.
Oh my god, by icon.
the elevator is now first by character canon in Etunn.
Yes, you see,
Oh, so you pull this lever.
yes, wherever we go, we require raw resources to maintain all of the instruments and equipment that we carry on ourselves. And so
Kobu, is the lever on the elevator or like up outside of the thing?
it's like on this little hinge here, like on this pole. And he'll say,
So if you're down there, how do you tell the person up here to bring you up?
"You simply signal.
The what now?
You signal." We
Huh.
use this as a mining tool.
Nice. What are you mining for? Oh, so haven't you been here for like 2 days?
Yes.
Whoa, impressive. And you built all of this in that time span?
2 days was all we required.
Did you make this? Did you help?
No.
Oh.
There are specialists. Come. Let's not delay.
Oh, okay. I thought you meant come. Never mind. That didn't happen. That didn't happen.
Oh, and
That's a pretty cool Minecraft you have there.
as he passes by this woman, he'll gesture to her. I guess I should introduce Suni as well. She is my apprentice. She will be shadowing us for the duration of our
Would I
meeting.
know of her?
No, she's pretty young.
Wait,
All right.
he said your name was Suni as well?
She looks like a new employee. Yes.
Cool name.
She has a notebook with her, taking notes.
Okay.
As you
Yeah,
walk
let's go
into the
fast.
rest of the camp, you can see that there is a large wall here built up. over it, you can see poking is the top of a very large tent. Around you all, there are smaller tents. There are warriors at each tent's entrance. You can see also, in addition to a lot of like the warriors, there are sort of like civilian workers as well, craftsmen. There are people in Kataruna robes, people out of Kataruna robes, all shapes and sizes. Most of the people with the Kataruna robes, however, have black hair, which kind of distinguishes them from.
As we walk past like the camp, vibe check. Is it more of like a, oh, we're here and we're chill type vibe, or is it like an uptight militaristic vibe?
Make a perception check.
Yeah, Benny wants to know that as well. Actually, he's sizing up the joint.
Do I feel tense?
So, with a 13 and 11, and an 11 insight. Okay, so 13 and 11 perception. There are warriors all around. Now, Bartholomew did mention that the princess is basically a VIP, and so requires special protection. This looks a little overboard, but then again, she is literally the leader of the entire West, so maybe not for them. Most of the laborers and the civilian workers are people like blacksmiths. You can see, I don't know what you call people that like work on fucking arrows and shit. Fletcher. Blacksmiths, Fletchers.
Whitesmiths.
Yeah, you can see that they're basically maintaining everything. A lot of the warriors walk around with armor that's completely metal, which is something that's very new, especially to any of you except for like Rashagog.
By the way, wouldn't the other two that were with us also be here?
Yeah, they are.
Leah and the other woman whose name I forgot.
Bison.
Yeah, they are. They're in the background. Let me bring them here.
They fell, actually.
Yeah.
No.
Off the ledge.
Oh no.
No.
Yeah, they're in the
No.
background. Because
gone
the thing is that
forever.
Eisen and Lee are actually pretty low ranking, so they're.
Oh wait, they're also Kataruna, right?
They are Kataruna though. So
Wait, is this a horn?
they look at home. No, that's a big giant telescope.
Okay.
Ignore the fact that it looks like a horn peanut. It's a telescope.
It does look like a horn.
I thought it was a
I mean-
cannon.
Maybe I'm tripping. It just looks curvy.
Yo.
The
No, it is. But the
perspective.
DM says it's a telescope, so it's a
It's an
telescope.
asset thing. It's an asset thing.
It's
an
a
asset thing.
perspective.
Is
They
that
make
If it
it
was a horn,
curvy.
it'd probably have a wider like end, like a big. But it's the perspective. That's all.
How does it? What?
I also
It's-
thought it was a horn, by the way.
It
Me
could be
too.
either.
Cool horn.
As you walk through the camp with the 11 insight, you can see that the Kataruna are looking at all of you with interest and with some sort of curiosity. They don't seem to be like totally like bewildered by your presence, so as if probably they've seen people that look like you before.
Morin tries to look right. Yeah. Hey. He raises his hand and like tries to wave the people standing. Imagine there's people here.
You get some looks.
Benny also waves to the people.
You get some looks, but nobody waves back.
Oh.
I tried the
Still
other
is
side.
afraid.
Oh, I was typing them.
Benny would flank Till with Malka, like side by side, kind of help guard.
Bartholomew will lead you all the way over here through these gates, which are also flanked by warriors.
Hmm.
I don't hesitate
Still
in the
gives small
slightest.
nodders.
These are my people.
These are my guys.
These are my boys.
Lead 'em, boys.
It's fine. I've never been around so many people. Well,
there's a lot of people.
humans, I should say.
As you walk
Yeah.
in, you'll see a guard sort of stop Isun and Lee from going in, kind of,
Oh.
and they'll obey.
You see Morin
Oh.
standing, he's like, oh, where'd they go?
Wait, hold on.
I can just grab
It's
us all if you want.
There we go.
Yeah, yeah.
Nah, I can do that.
I'm a Morin.
Grab.
Morin's like lost in the town.
Oh,
Have you
I
seen
think it's
her?
funnier.
Benny weighs Morin down as he passes. No, this way, this way.
Where's the nearest NPC go? Oh, do you see a group of like colorful individuals pass by here?
This Fletcher's like looking at an arrow with like a big giant lens, and he'll look at you.
I kind of lost my way.
He'll point.
Oh, okay, thank you. As Morin takes a detour, I would like to additional perception check if there is anything of interest.
Sure.
People, tents, or items, or whatever.
Whoa. There are these little parapets here with crossbows set up at the top.
Wait, where?
Right here. And also like around here too.
Is it manned?
They are manned. Some of them. Some of them are not. This one isn't actually.
Okay.
The ones like over in the central compound though are, and as you pass by some other tents, you can see that what they're smithing looks to be this sort of shiny, like gray material. Back in your time, the best that armor got was bronze. This looks different.
I see.
So is like anything outside of bronze not a common thing? How about like from the time that we've been like the monks been away?
You've never. The only person you've seen wearing that is Lee.
Like Boris. Like what was Boris wearing?
Boris is wearing like leather. Lee's the only person who actually was wearing this kind of stuff.
He stops by like this blacksmith that he crosses and is like, "Oh, interesting smith work. Mind if I ask what material it is you're using?"
He looks up at you. Steel alloy.
Is he human?
Yeah.
Are they all human?
They're all human here.
Steel alloy. Pardon me. I mean to be looking at you, but I have a neck thing. Steel alloy. Do you do custom work?
We can if you pay.
How much you charging?
How much you want?
Huh. Above board, I think. What do I want? Or maybe you might have like existing, like already made things. Do I look around his shop? Does he have like pre-made stuff on the walls?
He goes, well, a full set will set you back about 1,500, half set 750.
Morin puts his hand in his pockets and is like, yeah. What's the cheapest thing you got here? He hears 1,500. He's like, fucking broke.
He goes,
here, maybe, he pulls out his staff from his backpack. What would it cost to turn this into a spear?
50. Simple job. I could just put a head on it.
Could you make it so that the head is replaceable? Kind of like give it a, I don't know how to describe it. Like you could replace the head, the spearhead, or something. Yeah, that thing.
For an extra 15, I'll do it.
He scratches his head, and like you see him do math with his fingers. So that's you carry over to one, and you said 50, right?
Mm-hmm.
And
65.
additional 65. Yeah. Sure. How long would it take?
I got a backlog here. Give me a day.
Sure. That works. I dropped the spear. I mean my staff, and I dropped 65 gold. Shit, how do you math? I would have 45 left.
He'll take the staff and pick it up.
I didn't catch your name.
Let's see. What should his name be? I don't know.
Brown rice.
Brown.
Oh,
You know.
Kataruna
Terry
Blacksmith
Yaki.
3.
Yeah, Blacksmith
we-
3. Brown.
Smith Black.
Yeah.
Brown Smith.
Brown Smith.
Brown.
By the way, I want to say that, like, because obviously he's doing this, he misses us all going into the tent and talking for at least a good few
Yeah,
minutes
yeah,
because
yeah.
he's
Definitely.
outside.
Oh, definitely.
Yeah.
No, he's long
doing
gone.
this.
He's long gone.
Pleasure.
That's our
Got
Morin.
distracted.
Pleasure working with you, Mr. Brown. And like that's the end of Morn's interaction. Whatever you guys do here, Morn will take like a while to catch up.
Yeah.
He's so shiny and he got distracted.
As you go over here, there's this larger tent. This tent is decked out. If it's like there was a luxury model of tent, this would be it. And there's another. Oh,
Above board, has the mysterious guy talked earlier?
what?
The commander?
Yeah.
No, he hasn't. It's been silent.
Oh look, he has a twin brother.
Yeah, they are wearing actually like exactly the same garb. They could be indistinguishable. Bartholomew will walk up to the opening of the tent. And Ison and Lee will go over here. I can bring you all over like this. He'll go. Well, there's.
I'm assuming there's more to the camp this way.
No, that's the end of it.
Okay.
He'll go. Well, there's no sense in delaying it. And he'll walk inside the tent, return, but he's not the first to exit. So exiting the tent, you'll see that the commanders walk over to the sides and they part the little flaps of the tent, hold them open for whoever walks through. Walking through is a woman, black hair, full plate armor. So total steel, like Lee's armor, basically. And, perfectly shined, everything like that. She actually looks pretty young. She's quite tall for a human, 6'1", and Bartholomew is following her. May I present our princess, Ayun?
Have we met her
There's a
before?
salute, I will do it.
You have not met her before.
No, her token's familiar.
You might have seen it in the lore posts.
Probably.
I think you saw it in a meme. There was a meme with her in it.
Oh yeah, the
Yeah,
meme.
there is.
I'm pretty sure it was a meme.
Okay.
Did she
Do the
appear in that
Kataruna have a
intro?
salute?
Do the Katarina have a salute?
Dab.
Yeah, they cross their arms
They
and they say
bow.
Wakanda forever.
Okay, so they don't have a salute, but they have a bow deeply as a sign of respect.
Then Roshoku bows.
Nice. All right.
And waves.
And as Ayun emerges from the tent, let's see. Do we want to keep going, or do we want to leave it here?
We can leave it
There you go.
here because, like, it's a good, like,
True.
good.
I mean, we can keep going. We haven't really done much.
Yeah.
But
that
also, I
is
don't mind
also
either.
true.
If you guys have energy, we can go until like 2 is fine.
I usually
I
leave
can
it
keep
to
going.
Peanut since they're
Sure.
always like the most sleepy.
Yeah, Peanut.
Yeah.
Are
Oh,
you okay?
me? I. Let me think.
Kobu, by until 2 you mean like 30 minutes, right?
Yeah, for like 30 minutes from now, basically.
Sure. That works.
Oh, well, I'm kind of awake, but I also know that my body's gonna crash in any moment. So.
I mean, this is a really good like leaving off point, and also we're probably gonna have a lot of conversation, so we might
Mhm.
have to blow that.
Mm.
So I think
Yeah.
now is a good time to call it. As Ayun steps out from the tent, opens her mouth to speak.
The screen
We'll
goes
pick up
black.
next week.
Everything
Next
goes grayscale, and you see a to be continued in the bottom right.
Yes.
Kobu, before you close out, um, um, are there any other stores and stalls that Morton passes by?
Oh yeah, there's most of it is Armorers and Fletchers. There's like a general like little storage area where they
Oh,
keep
look, a
like
7-Eleven.
the food and like the potions and all of the stuff. Yeah.
Oh, Morin.
He goes general goods shopping.
Would they have like a trading outpost?
No, not with this because there's really no need for them to have traders with them. Not for this party, but they do have, like I said, the stockpile of like all their.
What is their okay?
Supplies.
As he looks around, what is their like delicacy? What do they have on like shelf that looks like it's just their food?
Wait, Koba,
Mm-hmm.
can you add the emotes if that's okay?
Yeah, to Discord.
Yeah.
Yeah, I need
Oh, yeah.
to do that. All right, let me do that
Yeah.
now actually because I have them right here.
Morton catches up to you guys later. He has some popcorn, 2 like tote bags, and like filled with. He went Ren Fair shopping.
I was asking about the trading post because we have plans that are worth a lot.
You could trade them with the whoever's dealing with the supply store. That's fine.
All right.
Yeah.
So, if you guys want to do like the after session thing, I can be around for that. Just give me a second. I'll like BRB so that I can just make the announcement and end stream and then all that stuff. So
Doggy.
I'll be right back.
Morton
But yeah.
finds a gun.
No.
That's
Okay. Path of the Lost. Sorry for no model today. My phone, I thought I charged it. Like, I put it next to me and I thought I charged it. But I woke up and it was like completely unplugged and it was at 0. So I didn't have enough battery because the model drains my battery so much. So, before we wrap up today, I really wanted to just take a second to do a little bit of announcement, just a very, very quick one. And I'll obviously be, tweeting it all out and all that stuff. So in terms of music, by the way, this is music shit. I have been working on a lot of music lately, and I've been putting out music and stuff, doing commissions and all that, with all of like the D&D soundtrack stuff. And lately, I felt that it was sort of best for me to like move away from all that. At least doing like releases of that, like releasing that as like my solo shit, and still just doing it for commissions for people. But after coming out with Akira and all of that cool stuff, I really enjoyed working on that stuff, and I really want to just like kind of have that music be like the focus of Kobu solo music. But I still have a ton of these like D&D soundtrack pieces lying around, and none of them are on Spotify. So what I wanted to tell you all today is that on the 30th, so exactly a week from today, on the 30th, a bunch of the D&D soundtrack pieces will be coming to streaming. And they're coming to streaming in the form of an album, like a little soundtrack album for all of you to listen to. It'll be on Spotify, it'll be on Apple Music, all of that shit, and it's full of all of these D&D pieces from the YouTube channel that I've made over the months, but I haven't had a chance to put on streaming. And with my soundtrack stuff, I like to go in volumes. So we had Kobo Volume 1 like 2 years ago with a bunch of the pieces that many of you probably already know, and then we had Kobo Volume 2 last year. So we have Kobo Volume 3 this year, and I just wanted to show you the art for it, the cover art. So I asked Tuku to draw this cover art, and this is gonna be the last soundtrack album that I do. So from then on, all my music stuff for D&D is going to be just on commission for people, and it's not going to be, not going to be my solo releases anymore. But here we go. There it is. Wait, let me go back to this. Yeah, look at that. Look at that album cover. This is done by Tuku. Let me actually link their Twitter. Yeah, Tuku, I love this. It's super simple, super cool design idea. Oh God, where's Tuku's Twitter? Oh my God, I can't find it. Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Tuku. There we go. Found it. Yeah, this has a lot of all of the pieces that are on the YouTube channel. I did a bunch of pieces for Aelee, if any of you know Aelee. I did a bunch of pieces for Aelee, and they're on this album, plus some stuff that came out last year and everything like that. So Kobu Volume 3 in 1 week is going to be on streaming, and you're going to be able to listen to all of these orchestral pieces, all the soundtrack pieces and stuff like that. And this is the last one. This is the last volume. So I've done D&D music and had that be sort of like the releases for 3 years, but it's really time to kind of focus on one thing and focus on the music that I enjoy making the most as my solo releases, which is like dance music and all that shit. So but commissions are still open. I'll still do music for a bunch of people. I'm working on so many things. Working on an animation soundtrack, like for an animated short. I'm actually scoring one, and working on a bunch of commissions for D&D DMs and everything like that. So you'll get more of it. This is just the last sort of collected volume in the series. So yeah. I cannot believe it's been like 3 years of doing fucking D&D music. That's kind of insane. That's kind of crazy, yeah. Okay, let's raid somebody. Thank you all for coming out. This upcoming week, I'll try to stream a little bit more. I've been really bad at streaming. Like these past 2 weeks, I've like basically only streamed D&D, but I'll try to be around more. Let's raid Foe. She's playing Pathfinder. And I'll see you all when I see you. Path of the Lost, same time next week, 22, episode 22. Say hi to Foe. Give her some love. Bye, everyone. Thanks for watching. And 3, 2, 1.